2002, she joined our program, the biotechnology track, integrated program in pharmacology. After Shalaka completed her 3 rotations, she was probably the student who was coveted by most of the PIs. Just to give you an example, the result of her rotation with Dr. Blom ended up in the JVC publication. And unfortunately for Sylvie and me, who had Shalaka for rotation, she ended up with Alex Nader. So with Alex, she started to work on a very challenging problem. She was trying to prepare the gene knockout library in bacillus process. I'm not going to steal this part of the talk, but as far as I know, she will show only a couple of slides on the subject, but in reality it was extremely challenging problem. It took her more than 2 years, I believe, to achieve something reasonable. And the library that she prepared, even if not ideal, probably is the best currently available random gene knockout library in bacillus process. After that, Shalaka was working on several other projects related also to the biology of anthrax and biology of anthrax infection. And she was very successful with those projects as well. And some of the results of some of these studies are submitted, and some have been written and ready for submission to a couple of journals. And then, you know what happened, that Alex passed away. So Shalaka became one of the 3 foster children whom I inherited from Alex Nader. And of course, it is a very difficult transition for the graduate student in the middle of her research project to change the advisors. So I believe it should be a very traumatic experience, and certainly was very difficult. But as a result of this transition, Shalaka, I think, acquired the skills which very few of our graduate students get at this point of their career, which is she became essentially independent. The reason is that I was not really a very good advisor because I didn't know too much the area that she was working in. And even with the help of Hyunu, who was her immediate advisor, still she had to be very, very independent and to move her project basically by herself, which I think she did with a great success, and she's good. So, give it up.